I've never used these except for like when they first came out.
The fuck, she came out with blotting papers? Holy shit.
Yeah, little cute little systems. Cute.
Wow.
She did not miss the mark on anything except for a setting spray. We are still waiting for the setting spray, ma'am. Anytime you're ready.
And makeup remover, ma'am.
No. I'll stick to drugstore for makeup remover. I am not buying no damn Fenty makeup remover. That's a lie. If she comes out with it, I kind of have to buy it because I gotta do a video for it. But
I feel like if she came out with makeup remover wipes, it'd be rose gold with fucking sparkles all over it.
Low battery. So, what time did I do my makeup? I did my makeup hours ago. Welcome back to Cosmoholics Anonymous. I am your favorite new mama bougie vintage, and today's video is a Botox for that ass. Let's get it poppin'. Hello, Bo. I was debating for a while on if I should send one of these in just because my problem is a bit unique. I'll be the judge of that. I'm 16, nearly 17, and for a good portion of my life, I've struggled with anxiety and depression. Oh, we've covered a lot of anxiety and depression the last couple of Botox. I've experienced different forms of anxiety, such as social and separation, when I was a child, but I'm currently struggling through a different form, spiritual. I've always loved Christ, even though I've struggled with my religious beliefs and didn't quite agree with certain things in the Bible. I would be crying, shaking, hyperventilating, etc. over the fear that I may be sent to hell. Oh, that's a little extreme, honey. Even the thought of death terrifies me. I would scour the internet looking for some sort of relief on what to do or if anyone else goes through something similar. I've only found a few, and even though I do my best to tough it out, it's extremely debilitating. And I am terrified down to my bones. I apologize if it's a stretch to ask for advice, and if I made this too long. Thanks for being someone who can lift me up, even in the slightest bit. I love you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for taking time to read this. I stated many times on my channel, I'm not really religious. I am pretty spiritual, but I'm not religious at all. Especially since I grew up in the church and stuff, like, no, I can't. And if you watch my story time that I posted not too long ago about why I left the church, then you should watch it. But there's a couple things that you should keep in mind when you're feeling this way. One, everybody sins, and no one sin is greater than the next, okay? That means that if you're a murderer, it's on the same level as if you're an adulterer. Sin is sin is sin, okay? So everybody is guilty of sin. There are no saints on this earth. Every sinner has a future and every saint has a past. I said that in the wrong order, but you know what I'm talking about. Jesus already died for your sins, honey, okay? He sacrificed himself so that we could live. And obviously you're not supposed to be sinning every day, and you're supposed to try to live a clean life, but obviously you're going to fall a couple times down that road, and it's okay. At the end of the day, God knows your heart. If you know your heart is good, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Obviously, you should be looking for ways to serve God, but at the end of the day, don't think too much about where you're gonna end up. Don't think too much about you going to hell. Like, you're gonna scare yourself. Scare yourself to hell. I've never even heard of anything like this before. Like, this is kind of crazy. I just don't think that you should be as worried as you are. I'm sure you're not doing anything that God is like, you know, like, he's not like super upset at you or anything. And I think you should just relax a bit. Everybody is going through something, and everybody sins differently. There's people like me, chat, I'm not even gonna use me as an example because I just can't with myself. But there's people that sin honestly, and there's people that try to act like they don't sin at all. And those are the people that are going to hell, okay? The people that sin in secret, you know, they're not just themselves. Like, they try to put on a front for the world and try to act like they are holier than thou, but behind closed doors, they're doing weird shit on their laptops. And, like, you know, not you, Katie, don't worry.
Yeah, thanks.
I mean, like, people that are watching, like, you know? Like, you know, there's people in this world that are really sick and there's a special place in hell for them. But you're just a 16-year-old girl that you're gonna go through so many things in life and you probably haven't even scratched the surface yet. And you're gonna learn and grow from those experiences, and that's why you go through those things. And just keep God on your side that entire time. Always keep God in your heart and you'll be good. Hey Bo, I freaking love you and I've been a subby since the OG days. I love your family and I feel like we're the exact same. LOL. Are we? I want to remain anonymous. We ain't the same damn bitch. I would have said my name is Bo. I'm going into my freshman year of college and I'm so excited. I've never had a boyfriend and I'm still a virgin. And I've barely been kissed. Alright, Mandy Moore. I've never really talked to guys for too long because it's either I just don't be with the fuckery and it's a little stressful for my lifestyle, your bitch face trying to stay clear, or I'm too gangster for them, honestly. Where the hell are you from? Toronto? I'm like, what's going on here? Scarborough? West End? Where are you from, girl?
Galloway?
Oh, Jesus. See, we're the same. We're both misunderstood, honest ass bitches. I read this paragraph here. I don't feel like we the same, sister girl. But I'm gonna keep reading. I'm a Scorpio. Oh, we're opposite signs. We might just be the same. So, I'm a really guarded person and I don't really like guys that easily. Like, to be honest, I don't know if I ever really had a crush since elementary school. I guess I always just knew my worth to the point where guys would start to be intimidated of me. Like, you are not about to finesse me and have me stressing over some crazy shit when I have my life to live, hun. Alright? I don't know what's going on in this email. I really don't. So yeah, I'm just now realizing just how effed up I am next year because I literally have no clue on how to talk to guys and I'm effing terrified of being kissed because I've never really did it or ever been kissed except for elementary school, and that doesn't count, lol. And I know I'm not a prude or anything because I know in me I'm a freaky ass bitch, obviously my sign, lol. I was about to say Scorpios are supposed to be like legit freaks. I'm just waiting on my God sent. God is not gonna send you a okay? It don't work like that, but okay. But for now, I just want to be a hoe and just flirt and have fun, but I don't know how to flirt without being too blunt and to the point. And it's never been like I'm scared because of my looks, because I'm a fine ass bitch and I'm bold in everything I do, except with I'm just scared shitless of not knowing what to do. Girl with no game is how she signed this. I think you're doing the most right now. I think that when you're in college, you're going to meet a lot of guys. And if you want to explore yourself with these guys, you could go ahead and do that.
Be a hoe.
Then go ahead and do that. But I think you're worried too much. Like, I think as girls, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to get attention from guys and to get attention, period, and to look good. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody got the time. Honestly, if I ever went to college, I probably would have been a damn hoe. I probably would have been out here doing the utmost because there's just so many options to choose from, and who doesn't like to have options? So I think you're putting too much pressure on yourself. Go with the flow. If you're fine, the will come, and if they don't come to you, then go to them. You know what I mean? You can always find somebody to practice on at the club. So if you are going to start partying and stuff because you're going off to college, you're definitely going to meet some sweeties, okay? Like, you guys are tripping about the... I don't even look at you guys' problems as problems. This one's easy. I mean, this one's interesting. Hi, Bo. My name is Anna, and I've been thinking about becoming a webcam girl for a while now. This is juicy, honey. I'm 18 years old and a student, but I'm really desperate for money. I'm a virgin, so I thought that becoming an anonymous webcam girl would be a great way for me to make quick cash without having sex. I'm saving myself for marriage, but I have 2 questions. Do you think the webcam thing is a good idea, and would this make me a hoe despite being a virgin? Love you and your family. Take care. First of all, I don't think there's anything wrong with being a webcam girl. I ain't gonna lie. If you don't have tattoos anywhere on your body that you'll be showing, that are visible, that can be like like you can be identified, go ahead. If you have tattoos, don't do it. Like, I got a whole ass sleeve. Imagine me now being a webcam girl on the side, somebody screech. Ain't that Bo? Bo, I saw you. My dad was watching you on the webcam. No, bitch. No, I couldn't do it. I could never do it because I got tattoos. But if you don't have any tattoos or any like birthmarks that are anything distinctive on your body to identify you, go ahead. I see nothing wrong with being a webcam girl. I mean, if you're saving yourself to marriage and this is and you're trying to make a quick doll, I don't see anything wrong with this. And I'm sorry if you're in the comment section and you think that there's something wrong with being a webcam girl, that's on you. I am totally here for girls being free. Hi Bo, please keep me anonymous. So yesterday my man of over a year told me that he cheated on me. I noticed a small mark on his neck earlier on that day, and he denied it being anything because he didn't want me to cause a scene in public, but I already knew. The scene would have been caused, bitch. Yeah. What the fuck you mean? I would have ripped that hickey off that man's neck so fast. We ended up going home and talking. He then started to get very emotional, and I just knew something happened. Trifling. Yeah. He almost couldn't tell me because he was crying so much and saying sorry, etc. Said every ever, like, goodbye. So when he finally got it out and admitted to me that he had sex, I couldn't help but start crying myself. It was such an emotional roller coaster yesterday, but the thing is, this was so out of character. He was my dream guy. Every guy is every girl's dream guy until he's not your dream guy anymore. Like, that's the real tea. My family absolutely loved him, and now I'm just stuck. He has never done this before, and the circumstances are this. He met this girl over PlayStation. It was friendly, so he didn't think he would end up in this predicament. Met up with her to play video games. They got drunk, and she ended up going to the couch because she was in her bed. And that was that. I am so hurt and devastated, but the worst part is I want to be around him so bad, even though I really should have my space. I was his dream girl. Clearly not. Sorry. He wanted me so bad in high school, and I told him that. He does seem genuinely sorry for what he did, Bo, but we were in sync prior to this. But he was having a very stressful week before this happened. And maybe I pushed him a bit. Don't be taking the fucking blame for your guys' mistakes. You girls really need to get it together. He was able to admit everything and talk to me. He never denied anything and was just completely open. He told me to take as much time as I need to heal. He knew he made a huge mistake. He says he's willing to do whatever it takes to make it work, and I definitely believe this. He's honestly such a good person, but he made such a stupid mistake. I really need some advice, Bo. Thank you. And she sent me another email saying she left stuff. Also, he's afraid of losing me and has never been this low in his life. He obviously cut all ties with this girl, and he barely even knows her. She lives in a whole different city, and he doesn't even know her last name. I also want to try and contact her because I'm mad, of course, but what good would that do? I really need your help, and you are the only person who knows about this besides me and him. First of all, right away, I'm going to tell you not to get back with him, and this is why. I feel like when a man cheats or a boy cheats on a girl, and the girl takes her time to heal and then she gets back with him, he realizes what kind of woman you are. He's gonna automatically start seeing you in a whole different light. He's not gonna be like, that's the one that got away. You the one that stayed after he cheated. After a man does something like that to you, you really have to put your foot down and like tell him like, no, like I'm not gonna get back with you because you betrayed me in the worst way. Me personally, I would have to talk to the girl, because I would want to know if he's telling me the truth or not. I would want to know if they were talking beforehand and they decided beforehand that they were going to do stuff, and he's lying to me saying that it was spontaneous. I need to know her side of things. I need to know what really happened. My mom always used to say the saying to me, every thief is a liar and every liar is a thief. Every cheater is a liar and every liar is a damn cheater, okay? It's the same thing. The reason I'm saying that is because obviously when he's fighting for you, if he's saying he doesn't want to lose you, he's willing to tell you anything, even if it is a bag of lies. And tears are a woman's weakness, okay? You see your man crying, you might be willing to forgive him. That's just what it is. So I personally don't think that you should get back with him. I know you want to. I know you guys have been together for over a year, but it's not like this is like a 10-year relationship and he cheated one time. It's only been a year. Why are you cheating? After a year, you're still in honeymoon. Like, why are you cheating on me? How were you guys that drunk? Why are you even hanging out with another female in her bedroom? Like, he had no respect for your relationship. And it sucks to say, and it sucks, that's a hard, big ass pill to swallow, but that's the truth. He had no respect for your relationship. If he did, he would not have put himself in a position to sleep with another person, to have sex with another person, to have a hickey. Hickeys are not something, those are love bites, honey. You don't have hickeys on a one night stand. I don't think so. No. You don't do that. That means he was kissing her and loving on her, and obviously it went far enough. If there's a hickey on his neck, that means that they were doing stuff for long enough for him to not sit, for him to be able to sit back and realize, wait a second, I love my girlfriend. He didn't do that. He had full-blown sex. He nut. Okay, he has a hickey to let you guys know that he was doing something with somebody else, and you're gonna take him back after that? Come on, sis. Like, you guys need to start putting yourself first. It sucks to leave somebody. I get it. I know. It sucks to start over with somebody new. It sucks to have somebody cheat on you. But it also sucks to not know your worth. But at the end of the day, it's better to learn from this situation than to accept it and take him back and he does it again, because he sees that you forgave him the first time. So you're going to forgive him the second time, and you're going to forgive him the third time. And I personally don't know anybody that's been with a guy that's cheated on the first time. They accepted him back and then he didn't cheat again. I don't know any relationship like that. Guys that cheat and you let them cheat, because I said this in my Love and Hip Hop video. I said a man is only going to do as much as you allow him to do to you. If you don't allow it, he can't do it to you. He can do it to the next bitch all he wants to. If you don't leave him, he's not going to learn that cheating is bad. He's going to continue to do what he's doing. If you leave him, he might learn from the situation and he won't do it to the next bitch. You were the stepping stone for the next bitch. A lot of the times that's why we're in the relationships with these guys, so that they can learn for their next relationship. And the same for you. You can learn from him for your next relationship. But my man ain't hanging out with no bitch solo dolo to play no damn video games. You guys can play video games online together. You don't need to be hanging out in bitches' bedrooms, going from the couch to the bed or the bed to the couch. No. Not at all. Fucking got me fucked up. No, seriously. Like, what are these people asking me?